Hello and welcome back to my channel. In my previous video where I taught you guys how to do the basic spin, at the end of the video I did tell you guys what my next tutorial would be for my part 2 in this kind of like lightsaber spinning series. Again, all of these videos will be on a playlist, so if you want to watch a series of videos on lightsaber spinning, just check out my channel and there will be a playlist for you to look at where I will teach everything starting with the basics and fundamentals. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys the reverse basic spin. Now the reverse basic spin is very similar to the basic spin, but as you can tell in the name, it is reversed. So again, if you didn't watch the first part, watch the first part. If you haven't, I will remind you, grab a lightsaber, grab a stick, grab a broom, doesn't matter, and let's begin. So the reverse basic spin is very similar to the basic spin. The key word is of course reverse. So if you watch the first part, you're going to be familiar with this, but I'm going to have you guys hold your lightsaber in front of you, maybe off to the side a little bit, kind of aligned with your shoulder again, so it's off to the side a little bit in front of you, just like this. Or you can hold it off to your kind of 45-degree angle away from you, like this. So this looks in front, but I'm kind of standing in a 45-degree angle. So you can hold it like that. When I say forward, you spin forward away from you. So if you're holding it at your 45, you're going to spin it away from you forward, right? So if you're holding it in front of you like this, forward is this, and forward is this. Backwards is this, backwards is this. So you're going to start in this position. I'll show both methods, but you're going to hold your lightsaber, and the first step to the basic spin was pointed forward with your wrist, right? The first step in the reverse basic spin is actually pointing it behind you, actually. And you're going to point it behind you to you're at this like 45-degree angle, kind of. So again, I'll show you from this angle. You're going to hold it like this. You're going to point it behind you, and then stop, because your wrist is not going to kind of let you bend even further, because you're not supposed to. So just stop, don't really hurt your wrist. Make sure you kind of warm up your wrist maybe if you want to do some wrist rolls. But yeah, start, have it pointing up in front of you, and then you're going to point it behind you, right? So the next step, with the basic spin, step 2 would be let go with your bottom 3 and then loosen your grip with your top 2 fingers. What I mean is these 3 fingers, your pinky, ring, and middle, you're going to let go of the lightsaber, and then you're also going to loosen your grip with your top 2 fingers, which are your thumb and your index finger. So you're going to point it behind you, let go with your bottom 3 fingers, keep the grip with your top 2 fingers, but loosen your grip. So the lightsaber should just fall due to the weight and the momentum. It should just fall kind of downwards. And if you've watched the basic spin tutorial, you should figure out what step 3 should be, since it's all very similar, it's just in a different direction. So again, from my 45, point it behind me, let go with the bottom 3, loosen with my top 2, saber just drops, right? Now for the third part is we're going to point it again, let go with the bottom 3, loosen your grip with your top 2 fingers, and once the lightsaber kind of reaches this downward point, what you're going to do is re-tighten with your top 2 fingers, and then also re-grip with your bottom 3 fingers. So you have it pointed behind you, you're going to loosen your grip on the lightsaber, it'll drop. Once it's down, immediately re-tighten, and your lightsaber should come straight back up. You're just going to use that momentum to make that full complete circle, and that is the reverse basic spin. There's not much to it. It's probably the second most easy move that anyone can learn, which is why this is the second video on the playlist. So yeah, so if you've been sticking with the playlist, you have just learned the basic spin and you've just learned the reverse basic spin. The 2 most fundamental moves. They're really good fillers when it comes to combos, such as the Obi Annie. This will be amazing for it. And the reverse Obi Annie, this is also really amazing. Again, to kind of strengthen your muscles, because your muscles may not be used to these movements, especially like holding something pretty light, but to some it might be heavy. For your wrist and your forearm, it might get sore. So practice those two moves, especially the reverse basic spin from this tutorial, to kind of strengthen the muscles in your wrist so you don't get as tired and you can spin for longer. But yeah, just drill the basic spin and the reverse basic spin to kind of strengthen your muscles, and they will probably be your go-to drills to kind of warm up your arm and wrist for lightsaber spinning. But yeah, that is all for the second part of this series that I'm doing, and stay tuned for part 3 because that is going to be a very fun one to teach. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.